In the little Cumberland, Pennsylvania Township voting headquarters near Gettysburg, America's first citizen signs the register as the nation goes to the polls in a history-making election. Together with the First Lady, the President is among the early voters. His Democratic opponent, Adlai Stevenson, with son Borden, arrives at Half-Day, Illinois, to cast his ballot. At the four corners of the nation, democracy is at work as voters flock to the polls in unprecedented numbers. As evening returns come in, the trend is unmistakable. It's Eisenhower by a landslide with 457 electoral votes to 74 for Stevenson, and a 9 million vote plurality. The chief executive gives a solemn pledge.
This is a solemn moment. The only thing I should like to say about this campaign is this. It is a very heartwarming experience to know that your labors, your efforts of 4 years have achieved that level where they are approved by the United States of America in a vote. With whatever talents the good God has given me, with whatever strength there is within me, I will continue, and so will my associates, to do just one thing: to work for 168 million Americans here at home and for peace in the world. That is all.
This is the death of liberty in Budapest. Encircled by units from 15 Red Armored divisions that have poured into Hungary, patriots fight to the last ditch as they attempt to eradicate hated Soviet books and flags before being ground under the iron heel of Russian juggernauts or being exiled into Siberia. While there is still time, thousands, both military and civilians, stream toward the Austrian border and the freedom they have bought so dearly. More than 10,000 succeed in reaching the haven, carrying with them the pathetic remnants of belongings they have been able to see, of uprooting and horror and armed oppression. The avenue to freedom is brief. As night descends on liberty behind the Iron Curtain, a ring of red tanks blocks the last road to safety. The last of the Hiroshima maidens depart for home after a year and a half of plastic surgery in this country, which diminished but could not remove the scars they bore from the Hiroshima atom bomb. Living reminders of the horror wrought by the atom bomb in its first use against civilians, they say now that their sacrifice was worth it, if only the atom is never again used in war. At last, the truth about flying saucers. They're real, just as real as Santa Claus, that's what. And we've got 10,000 Allentown youngsters to back us up. They greeted old St. Nick as he made his first 1956 appearance. Santa greets his greeters with gifts and a gala party, as is his custom. The flying saucer carries lots more Christmas cargo than reindeer. Where are the reindeer? Why, back at the North Pole, honey, but don't you cry. Santa is still Santa, Christmas is still Christmas, and kids are still kids. Right up to the minute, both in transportation and in dress, the first ski birds of the season migrate to the Bear Mountain Inn, hopeful of snow. There is no snow in New York, but that's snow, never mind, because the emphasis right now is on fashions. They're all dressed for snow in their white stag ensembles for winter sportswear, colorful outfits that will light up any festive occasion. They call them toe jackets, washable poplin, water repellent with little trimmings of fur to warm a womanly heart. The well-dressed ski instructor gives a loud hurrah for zipper pockets in his handsomely striped jacket. They help, and help is the word, whatever the interpretation. For skating, this ensemble gets a big vote. Corduroy pants topped by a sweater adorned with a gay scarf in matching hues. Yep, Jack Frost is calling. Trailing 7 7-0, the Chicago Bears roar back against the Los Angeles Rams. Brown rifles a long one. It's taken on the run by Harlan Hill for the TD. 70,000 in the Coliseum see the Rams roar right back with Van Brocklin calling the signals. His arm is as good as his aim. Leon Clark completes for a first down. From the 16, on a pitch out, Tank Younger skirts the Chicago flank, and the Rams are back in the lead. The Los Angeles play-for-pay Gritters break a second period deadlock when the Bears kick on fourth down. From his own 24, Bill Sherman picks up speed and blockers. Oh, what blocking he gets, and streaks down the sidelines. The blocks clear the way, and Sherman goes the distance for the 6 points. But the Bears, winner of 4 straight, rally to make it 5 in a row. Cesares covers half the field in one spine-tingling romp, and the stage is set for a Chicago victory. Blanda co-stars in this pass play with Harlan Hill. It's out again, in again, Finnegan, and the Bears win again, 35-24.